Hello, YouTube. How are you today? What have you guys been doing since the last time I seen you? Well, I'm going to tell you myself, I've been here inside the house. It is too hot outside. It's steaming. And there's no way that I'm going to be out there. No way. You know what? Can you do me a favor, hubby? Can you get me some water, please? Yeah, today, well, I'm going to tell y'all first, before we get ready to start, I need for you to comment, like, and subscribe. Make sure that you share this video to any and everyone. Second of all, I want to say my prayers, and then I'm going to explain what I'm eating right here. Okie doke. Amen. Today we having simple Roman noodles with mixed vegetables and sausage. Can you guys see that? Good, 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 good. We also gonna have water. So tell me, what have you guys been up to? You never told me. Oh, I'm gonna put some Louisiana hot sauce on here. I just got to have it. Mix this up a little bit. So, I'm glad everyone had a wonderful night last night. I hope so, because I did. I slept very well. I sure did. I was exhausted yesterday, but today I feel so much better. I'm going to tell y'all a little story. How I met my husband. My daughter and I, we was riding, and I decided I wanted to stop at the liquor store. So I stopped at the liquor store. Hold on, wait a minute. And went there, got my liquor, come back out, got in the car. My daughter, she was asleep in the back seat. When I had to get home, I was in a rush. Started up my car, y'all. And he was walking down the street, just minding his own business. He so happened to be coming across the driveway that I was going out of. Well, I looked down just for a split second. I looked back up, and he in front of the car. Y'all, I thought I was going to have a heart attack. I started apologizing and asking that young man, I said, well, do you need a ride? Because I felt so guilty. I really did. And he told me, yeah. So I took him. I took him to work. When I took him to work, y'all, we was talking. And I kept on, looking over there at him. Because he was looking good to me. And I asked him what was his name, where did he live, you know, how long he been in Memphis. And he told me. So, by the time we got to his job, I decided to go up in there and talk to one of his bosses. I didn't even know him. I'm telling you, look, y'all got to put my baby to work. I mean, y'all got to put him to work. And they were looking at me like I was his wife at that time, but I wasn't, not even his girlfriend. But anyway, he was telling me to shh, 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 shh. But I just kept on running off at the mouth, saying all kind of stuff to this man and woman. Lord have mercy. He was study shushing me, but I did not shut up. So when I finally did, woo, spicy. So when I finally hushed my mouth, I got a chance to ask him for his telephone number. He gave it to me. And I gave him mine. And later on that evening, we talked on the phone. Had such a great conversation.
Can you pay me that?
And I started liking him, you know. So I went by his house. He told me where he lived. I went by his house, me and my daughter. And he was sitting on the porch all by himself, looking so lonely. I said, "Hey, how you doing?" He said, "I'm doing fine." I said, "You don't mind me stopping for a minute, do you?" He said, "No." So we went up there. We had our little conversation. We talked. And I had to hurry up and get on my mission. I had to go. So some said, before I left, lean in and give him a kiss. I leaned in, I gave him a kiss, and he looked as shocked. He had a shocked look on his face. I didn't. I had a big old smile because I got what I wanted. And from that point on, him and I just kept on talking and calling each other and calling each other. I went back to Virginia. But before I went back to Virginia, I invited him to my hotel room with me and my kids. Because we was on our way back to Virginia. I was just getting closer to the bus station. Because I was taking Greyhound. Honey, he came. And he met my children. And we had a beautiful time. He went and rented another room. I was like, oh boy, we finna get into it now. And him and I, let's just break it down. We had a wonderful night together. We had a very good night. I didn't even want to leave, but I had to go because I had to get my kids back to Virginia. But honey, I stayed there for about a week or two in Virginia, and I called him, and I said, "Well, I'm coming back to Memphis." So he said, "Okay." You can come where I live at and stay with me. So I did. And ever since then, y'all, I ain't never went back. At least not to live. I went back to get my kids and brought them back soon as him and I got a bigger house. Then they was able, to come. 3-bedroom home. We nice. Enjoying it. My kids hated it. And they went back again to Virginia. But my son came back, and my daughter, she came back and she graduated. She left again and she ain't been back to Memphis since. But my son, he lived here, not too far away from me either. And that's the one that was really saying, I don't want to stay here because I don't like Memphis. I can't stand Memphis. But look where he at now. Living. Him and his wife. But to make a long story short, these kids, whenever you decide that you want to change your state, and your children all over you hollering about they don't want to go, take them anyway. They'll blend in, they'll get it. And they was happy for me when me and my husband got married. So, but other than that, honey, me and my husband been having a beautiful time since then. I don't never want it to end. So, that's a little bit of that story. I know one thing. I need for God to turn the dial down outside. It's hot. I ain't never been in so much heat. Cause it ain't like that too much in Virginia, you know? And plus we by the water. My granddaughters, I got some beautiful granddaughters. I really do. I miss both of them a lot. One is in Georgia and one is here. But like I said, they live way on the other side of town. Boy. Hello.
Hey, baby.
That's my husband, him and his little phone. But other than that, y'all, my life has been going very well, and I'm enjoying it too. So, what I need for you guys to do down in my comments, y'all drop down there what y'all want to see me eat. I've been waiting. My daughter already told me but what she want to see me eat. But there ain't enough. I want to see what you guys think. You. That's right. But like I said, other than that, I hope that you guys again like, comment, and subscribe. Get me up to 500. So I know y'all out there. I see a few of y'all out there. I want to see y'all subscribe to me, and let's get this journey started. But other than that, I'm gonna let you guys go so I can get out of here. And I will be back to see them tomorrow. Okay? Love y'all. Again, like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I'll holler at you later. Bye.